you know, any industry, health, fitness, whatever it is, mindset, you know, you could be doing meditation, you could be doing anything. Number one is publish your book, because nothing creates more credibility and authority in an industry than becoming a published author. It allows you to cut through the whole industry and position yourself as an expert. I've had phone calls that I couldn't believe that happened. This is a phone call that I got when I published my first book. Konrad, it's Lloyd here. I read your book, Flying from London to Los Angeles. I run a family trust in London. I manage £12 million. I've read your book on my jet. I want to put £2 million into Melbourne property market. Can you help me? Can I work with you? How do you get to a person like that? You think he's going to read an ebook? You can't get to these people. I had surgeons read my book, barristers, always on holidays. I picked up your book at the airport, I read it. Konrad, I'm paying 200 grand in tax, 100 grand in tax, I need to buy property. I've been deferring it for 20 years because it was just too hard and I was too busy. What do we do? How do you work? What do I need to do to get together? Like, these doors will open the moment you're a published author. Without it, it was impossible. There's just no way. No one knows who you are. How would they find me? How would they know what I have? Number two is, the back-end product is the whole thing. It's the game behind the game. It was never about making money out of selling the book. It was about getting to these people, these opportunities and these individuals as an authority, and the money's all there. So it's always the game behind the game. So if you're thinking about your business, your product, your service, think about the book as just a way to get to the person, to target audience, and then how do you create that massive sell at the end? And even if it's 1 out of 1,000, do you care? If you're gonna make 50 grand? Or 30 grand, or 10 grand, or 5. The final thing is, just to give you an example, 3 of my friends, I've trained as real estate agents and buyer's advocates. I'm a buyer's advocate as well. I taught them everything that I know. 5 years ago, 2 of them opened up similar companies to mine. I gave them all my contacts. I gave them my lawyers, my accountants, my developers. I gave them all my contacts, everything, all my methodology. They even set up Infusionsoft, they set up everything. They failed miserably. They set up everything works. No one knows about them because they didn't do one thing, which is they've got no book. They've got the YouTube channel, no one goes there. They've got everything set up perfectly as well as I have, but there is no clients that are aware of them. They have no leads. In fact, both of them have gone back now to work for building companies during the COVID-19 lockdown in Melbourne. And yet they replicate everything that I did, except they don't want to, for some reason, publish a book, or they don't have the inclination to publish a book. So to me, like in my industry, and I know my industry is very specific, that's more evidence than anything that I need to come to the conclusion that without that book, I could never do anything that I've done. You know, nothing would have worked. So, and this is why I'm here today, sharing this information with you openly, just to share my whole journey with Dabble Publishing, because it's really been life-changing. I mean,